LTI actually. We show LTI.
We have done
System dealing with discrete signal.
discrete LTI.
So
Already
let's say
done
you have
it.
a signal Xn, you go through some system over here, you got a Yn coming out. In order to characterize the system here, we put a impulse. Yes? And what comes out here is called impulse response. Based on that impulse response, we can have a lot of characteristics. For example, what is the causal?
Casual.
Yeah.
I haven't read this because the last one I haven't read it. I finished here.
Yeah. This is causal.
No. This one, the last one I wrote it.
No, we finished.
Discrete signal,
We finished.
coming signal, and it's coming this one. I remember this. Like, we took it in Saturday. I haven't read it.
No, we did this one. Yeah.
هو بس يبغى يتذكر القوانين حق الكاجوال.
The rules for the casual?
Yeah, what the rule of causal?
The rule. HN equal to 0 when T smaller than
N.
when N smaller than 0.
Yeah. How about stable?
Stable. Sigma. Sigma. HN. Infinity to infinity.
It's opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, to infinity.
Not equal infinity.
Not equal infinity or less than infinity.
Not okay.
Alright? The
Yeah.
other one. One more.
The other one, which is FTN, infinite and not infinite.
Yeah. So finite means it's stop after a few response.
Not
And
really.
infinite is
Infinity.
forever. Right.
Yeah.
So these three characteristics can get from impulse response. So only from impulse response. Right. So how about other characteristics we have? In order to find a transfer function of this one, we use a Z transform. So Z transform, we make them Z. The main, and this one will be HZ, and this one is your Y.
Why is it?
Z. So we can say HZ will be equal to YZ
Over XZ.
over XZ.
Yep.
And H here is called transfer function or system function. We can find this from this equation, or we can find it from an impulse response. So if you take the impulse response, do a Z transform, you have a transfer function. So one of the two ways. Your question may give you this, ask you this, or may give you this, ask you this. One of the two ways. Right? Now how to find one of these from the system here? So we call them difference equations. So I'll give you an example.
ما اشتغل على اللابتوب. ما اشتغلت على ما يدعم. سامسونج حمير اسمه.
والجهاز ما يدعم. قديم.
Let's say I have a system like this. This is your input, Xn. Alright? Then you have, let's say you multiply x by 2. Then you delay it. And then you multiply this by 3. And you might delay it by another 1. You multiply it by minus 1, let's say.
Okay.
And then you add everything
هذا
together.
تابع
تابع ذاك الموضوع.
بيتر كدوش.
It's Yn. So what equation of Yn over here?
YN.
Okay, xn equal xn plus delay here. Is this delay or delay just here?
Delay.
It's coming like this. Go like this.
No, it's going like this.
Oh.
We have three ways.
Oh shit.
We have three ways and plus it together.
Yeah.
For the first one, xn,
xn
2xn, that's all, plus
plus
xn, which is
xn minus
3xn,
1.
3xn minus 1.
Yeah.
And
Equal plus
How about this?
plus
yeah,
minus 1 X n x on 2.
Yep.
Yeah. Simple.
Minus
This
two
is what we
minus
have
two.
done 2 weeks ago.
What?
Yeah. This
Yeah.
one.
What?
This
Minus
one.
2? Why not minus 1?
Because to delay.
Ah, 2 delay. Yeah, sorry.
Okay,
Sorry.
This is
Go ahead.
x minus 1.
Yeah.
and this
You're
is
right.
x
You're right.
minus 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we done this before.
Yeah.
This one called difference equations. So you can see the arrow pointing this way. It's called feed forward. Now if I have another one like this, let's say I have another system. Let's say I have xn here and I have a yn here and I divide by 1
This one is opposite.
and divide by another 2.
What is
This one multiplied by 3, this one multiplied by, let's say, minus 4, let's say,
Mhm.
and add everything together. What is the functions equation on this one?
Okay.
What is-
xn xn plus
Xn plus
yn yn.
no, what about the constant?
Okay,
This
3yn
one, right?
3y
This one,
3y n x
3y
1. Yeah.
and
3
3y
y
minus
n minus 1
and
plus
plus
minus 4 minus 4
4
y n minus 2.
and minus 2.
Yeah.
Excellent.
This one, you can see it take the previous values of y,
Yeah.
divide by 1, take the previous value of y, divide by 2, add together and give you the current yn. So this one is another kind of difference equation. You can take all y on this side, put on x on the other side, that's fine. It's still called difference equations. Now you can see the arrow is pointing this way. Yeah? It's called feedback.
Mhm.
So you take whatever y, come back to the x,
Yeah.
right in control automations. Yes? So what happens if you connect these two together?
Oh shit.
Wow.
What-
We add this one to this one.
Yeah? So what is my final equation now?
Okay, yn
Other
yn
equals
equal, yeah,
2xn
2xn,
that's all.
Plus.
And plus
3
3xn minus 1
plus
minus
minus 1
xn
minus 2.
and then this
Same the way yn
that's 3yn minus 1
minus
and
4
then minus 4.
minus 4
yn
minus 2.
Yeah, that's it. This one is called difference equations, the system that have both the feed forward and feedback. Right? This is input, this is your output. Or I can just rearrange this so I get all the x on one side, all the y on the other side. It's the same thing, right? I got yn and then minus 3 yn minus 1 and plus 4 yn minus 2 equal to 2xn plus
Yeah.
3xn minus 1 minus xn
Xn.
minus 2. So they are the same thing.
Yeah, just
I just put y on one side,
another row.
x on the other side. So that's good. This one called difference equation. Okay, represent how the system is made in digital. So from this you can draw this, or from this you can write this, right?
Excellent,
Either
yeah.
way. And this drawing is called direct form 1 realization.
direct form 1.
Yeah.
This must be big harder.
Yeah.
So just form 1, huh?
Form 1 realization. Form 1 means feed forward on this side,
Mm-hmm.
feedback on this side is here. Right? So imagine this one is 1 feed forward, this one is feedback. So all the constant is there. So you got 2, 3, minus 1, 2, 3, minus 1
Mm-hmm.
for the x. 1, 3, minus 4, 1. This is the opposite because you put on the other side.
Yeah.
Right? So to be careful around that. This one, the same constant this one, but this one have to be reversed, the constant. and
Excellent.
one
Yeah, yeah.
that you put on the other
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Yep. So 3 become minus 3, minus 4 become plus 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you need to be careful about that. Now, imagine this system is a combination of this one in series with this one. That means the transfer function will be whatever transfer function this multiply by transfer function of this. Yeah. So I have the system in series like this.
Multiplication.
This one is F, this one is G. So basically it's F times G.
Yeah.
So what happens if I make G here and F there? Is that difference?
No.
No.
It's
just
multiply.
still
Multiplication,
multiply.
yeah.
That means I can take this, put in front of this. You give me the same thing.
Result.
Right, let's see how it becomes. Alright, have a look. This one.
YN.
So this one is delay, yes. Take this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
3 and minus 4.
3 and
Minus 4.
4 and plus. And this one is x there.
Same.
It's still good that way. And I just remove this. That gives you a 1 and over here. Yeah, same thing. Now what can you see about this
But
one? You see this signal?
yes.
It's delay. It's
Yeah,
delay
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's split.
Same.
So technically you can just combine these two delay together
Okay.
into a single one.
First of all, why?
Why?
Okay.
It's
Alright.
same thing for
Same thing. So I can just combine these two delay together, right? It's like you got one signal and then
Yeah,
you
yeah,
put
yeah,
two
yes,
delay.
yes.
Then I just make a delay and then split by 2. Same thing? Yes?
Yes.
But Lee,
Was just one delay, yeah.
he for this one, it's coming from YN.
Yeah.
And this delay, it's coming
Doesn't
from
matter.
XN.
Take
ما-
whatever
كله
you put in
نفسه.
front.
كله
That's
خط
it.
واحد.
You say it doesn't matter, right?
Yes.
Yes, so it doesn't matter.
Yes. كله خط واحد يا خوي.
It
كله
doesn't
كاد
matter.
ولا كاد خط واحد. Now we're gonna draw 2 delay.
1
عنده unconnected and the middle.
So you see the advantage of this?
Yeah.
Yeah. We only need 2 delay compared to direct form 1 you need 4
4 delay.
So this one is more commonly used because you save 2 delays. So this one called direct form
2.
2 realizations.
So Lee, it will be not like this, the form of the
Why? It has to be exactly the
because
same.
it's just 2 delay.
ايوه.
Yeah, you got control automations.
Yes.
Yes. See how we're moving the blocks, alright?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it we moving the blocks? Is it we moving this?
علاء
Mm.
خوي اصلا هي كات ولا كات حتيجي 2 delay. There is no one above of 2 delay.
It's like this.
Minus
So
2,
what,
minus
one
minus
time is going down left and one time is going right.
Yeah. It's like this. You say, yeah, this circuit have 2 delay. This is only have 1 delay, so they should be different.
No, not different.
I get it. Okay. I
It
get
doesn't
it.
matter.
I get
okay?
it. I get
It's just a matter of rearranging and saving.
هذه
Yeah. It's not about the delay.
نفسها كأنها ثنتين.
ايوه.
So this one called direct form 2 realizations. Technically, you can get this diagram straight away from difference equation. Yeah. What you look for? 2, 3, minus 1 become 2, 3, minus 1.
Minus 1.
So this
Yeah.
side.
Yes.
And the other side go backward will be 1.
Min-
This is always have to be 1.
Okay.
Minus 3 become 3. Plus 4 become minus 4.
Minus 4, yeah, all right.
Because it has been already bring on the other side. If you want this side, it will be exactly the same thing.
Cool.
Alright? People can draw this from this. Yes? Or if you are given this, you can write this.
Yes.
Yeah, simple enough?
Easy.
And the easy way to draw this will be like this. Alright? This one will be X. This one will be Y.
Y.
Yeah,
You put a delay over here. Delay you can Z minus 1. This one mean a delay.
Yes. Yes.
And then you
Yes,
put a
sir.
constant.
Mm-hmm.
And constant.
1.
Constant.
Yes.
So that will be 2,
2,
3 minus 1. And this one will be
3 minus 4.
Yep, this one is this one. Good enough?
Enough.
Okay. That's good.
Good.
أخي أنت تحس إنه شوية تركز بسرعة.
Alright. Then you may ask,
تركز بسرعة.
if I get this difference equations, so I can draw that. How do we know is the system is casual, stable, FIR, IIR, right? We want to know that. So you need to get impulse response or transfer functions, right? That is one of them. And the one that quite important that's not in recent exams, so I just quickly go through. It's called characteristic equations.
Like
It's
control
one
automation.
of the tools to see if the system is stable or not stable.
Yeah.
Right? How to
Control
find
automation.
characteristic equation? There are a few steps.
CE.
Step 1, make all the x equal 0 from this.
Yes.
So you have, I will do on the other side, I have yn minus 3, yn minus 1, plus 4yn minus 2 equal to 0. This is step
Because
1.
the x 0.
Yeah.
Yeah. Step 2, replace
The,
yn equal to CR power n. This one called homogeneous solution for difference equations. C is constant, R is the thing that you want to find, n is one of the n's in there. Right? So yn equals CR power n, so mean yn minus 1 will be CR n minus 1, and so on, so on, so on.
yeah.
Yes?
Okay.
n minus 1, n minus 1.
Yeah, but we use it for all of y
Yeah,
here
all
or
of them.
just
All of them. All of them. So you have yn become C r to power n.
Yes.
okay.
This one will be 3
3.
C r minus 1
Yes.
plus 4.
4 CR minus 2.
I get it.
Got it?
Yeah, got it.
C will become your common factor. I mean you can cancel
Cancel C.
C. Now you can have r to n minus 2 as common factor as well. Right? So C r n minus 2 common factor. This one will live with r squared.
R square.
This one will be r. This one will be 4 equals 0.
4. Okay.
Why we put r common factor r minus 2?
Alright, that make you easier. How do I make this? Power 6, power 5, power 4. What common factor here?
R.
4.
4.
Yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, 4.
4 لأنه كلهم متوازن.
Power 6, power 5, power 4.
تاخد 4.
So power 4 should be common factor.
يا أخي هنا ال5 إيش تقدر تضربه مع ال4 وهنا 6 برضه نفس الشيء. لكن ال5 لو أخذتها ما تقدر. ال5
أوكي.
تنضرب 10 15 فاهم؟
مو
لكن ال4
تنضرب.
تنضرب 26.
اوكي اوكي اوكي.
إلا تضربها.
Okay.
تضربها
What's so
بكم؟
hard? 4 and 3 gives you 6, 4 and 1 gives you 5, 4 and nothing gives you 4.
شوف؟
Right? So this one in turn is double 6,
ما
5, 4.
ضرب.
So I can tell you
يا أخي
that
تنضرب لما تنضرب إيش الأس يصير فيه؟ ينجمع.
and minus 2. Yeah? Same thing. Yes?
على جالسة من يا أخي أنت شوف لو أخذت مثلا 5 يصير حتكتب هنا R ماينس هنا 4 R ماينس 1 4 R هنا 4 R هنا 3 R هنا 1
طيب
R.
هو الحين خذ الأربعة ناقصا 6 يبقى 2
حلو
ولا زايدا أنت تقول لي تنجمع.
تنجمع لما تنضرب يا أخي لما ضرب الأس ينجمع
4 زائدا 2 يساوي 6.
صح
4 زائدا
1
هنا
1
1 يساوي 5.
5 إيه
و4 زائدا 4
خلاص
8.
فين يا اخي هذا الرقم هذا الرقم حق السي هنا ما في اس هنا في اس
صح 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 صح.
فين؟
صح.
لو اخذنا انت تبغى تاخذ الخمسه ليه الاربعه تاخذ الخمسه
الخمسة ما تجي
الا
فاهم؟
تجي
كيف تجي؟
تجي بالار ماينس 1 يصير تنقص الاس
Okay? Yep. So equal to 0. It means this one
Enter.
cannot be equal to 0. This one equals 0 is called characteristic equations. Characteristic equation is something r squared plus r plus something here equals 0. Right? A and b is a number here and here. Yes?
لا عشان تفهم
خليه يشرح
We don't
خليه
have
يشرح.
time, right?
اوكي
Very
اوكي
long.
سوري
يا أخي لا تسبح
ما
بس
عندنا
مزاجك.
مشكله
Now this one called characteristic equations.
Okay.
Yes? And the root of that one is called characteristic roots. So you solve for this. Okay? To get characteristic roots. Yeah? Can you solve that by using calculator? Yeah? So you got I equal to something and I equal to something. Can be complex as well, doesn't matter. Yes?
Yes.
And the system is stable if all the roots here have the magnitude less than 1. Means the system is stable.
Stable.
Otherwise, any of this higher than 1, the system is not stable. So this is how we determine the system is stable or not
Solve
stable,
it.
by using characteristic equations. Right? This one has,
1 3 4.
this one already a very hard question in the past, but now they just ignore it. So we don't care too much about this. Alright?
All right.
Let's keep moving.
Huh.
Next one important will be Z transform.
Lee, 1.5 plus 1.3 J.
Yeah. So it's not stable, right?
It's not the stable.
طيب التربيع طلعت المفروض 2.
بالماينس ماينس تحطها تربيع ليه ما تقول تحط تربيع.
لا انت قصدك تحطها في الايكويشن. انت 2 3 تحط x1 كذا x2 كذا x3 كذا صح ولا لا؟
ها؟
كيف حليتها؟ مو x1 x2 x3؟
لا اي بي سي.
طيب نفسها هي اي بي سي.
ايه ما تحطها تحط 1 3 لا.
يطلع لك اجابتين.
ايه
طلعت لك واحدة 1.5
ايوه.
والثانية
So these are step by step,
ماينس.
just in case that you need.
هنا 1.5 هنا بلس هنا ماينس بس هذه لا بلس بلس. يس ليه؟
So these are the 5 steps that you might
Yes.
need in order to do characteristic equation. Okay?
اوكي.
System is stable if all the roots less than 1.
less than
Yeah. Now the next one, more importantly, is the Z transform. Z transform, it will be equivalent to Fourier transform, right?
Okay.
Fourier transform.
Yeah.
So you got ft and you got f omega by Fourier transform.
Yeah.
So this one will be integrations of
F of t.
e to the minus j omega t dt. So similar, Z transform from Fn
To
to Fz,
FZ yeah.
Z transform equal to the
Infinity
integration will
minus
be
infinity.
sum,
Sum.
because it's now discrete, right?
Uh-huh.
Of Fn. Now this one will become to Z to the minus n. Yeah, we'll do that one now. So this should become this.
Uh-huh.
So before you got omega, now it's Z. Now you don't need to remember this to do every Fourier transform. To do Z transform, the table of common Z transform will be given to you in the formula sheet. For example, if you open parts exam paper, you will see this in the formula sheet. Say Z transform pair. Okay.
Formula sheet.
So this one, Z transform and f function is 1.
Yeah.
Everyone is right. This one is the most important one because we use this a lot. Is a un alpha to the power n will transform to
Z over
z minus I. It's so important because we use that a lot. And we use
Okay.
that in inverse Z transform as well. So better remember this so you can do quickly. Alright. And there is some property as well of Z transform.
Is it same that one, yeah?
وين والله
شاف 6 line.
Okay, so similar to property of Fourier transform, you still have property of Z transform. So what other property you can think of?
Whoa. Same or different?
Equivalent.
Equivalent.
So first one is called linearity.
Linearity.
Means you can multiply both sides.
Yes. Yeah, we know it. The 8 one. 8.
Scaling, you have
Modulation.
no modulation. Shifting is important.
Scaling,
Scaling, yes.
duality, derivatives, convolution.
No need for derivatives. Yes, you have convolution. I'll give you a list of properties.
How many of the same?
Okay, this one. Properties. Linearity, shifting, convolution, multiplication by the ramp function, scaling, and convolution.
We add multiplication by RMB function.
Linearity is simple.
Simple.
Now shifting will be a little bit different. Yeah.
Difference, that's when we use it?
Now shifting.
Minus omega, minus j omega t.
Let's say when we're talking about Fourier transform, yeah. Fourier transform.
Transfer.
If you have ft go to f omega, what happens if you shift ft by t? The other side will be
A minus j omega t
minus omega.
multiply
t.
f omega.
Multiply.
Alright, so similar in the z transform, you have if the xn is become xz, yeah. So if you shift it by m, let's say,
Yeah, okay.
this one will be multiplied
With
z
ZN.
to the minus m with original xz.
Oh, easy.
Look similar? So you think
Similar.
e to the j something becomes z
Get
to
Z,
the minus
yeah,
m.
Z. Okay.
We just cancel minus j omega, yeah? We don't use it because we
Yeah.
put g.
Equivalent.
Equivalent, not
So you think equivalent e to the j omega t is
equal
like
Z.
to minus something.
N.
Okay.
Kind of. Right? Now this one is very important one. Right? Because if you have xn become xz, that means xn minus 1 become, come on, minus 1 shifted by 1.
X on x.
Not هذا.
Ah.
Z minus 1.
Yes, xz.
Yep.
Right? Quite important. So x of n minus 2 will be,
Z minus 2.
yep,
XZ.
so on, so on, so on. Right. Simple enough. This one is quite important.
Simple enough. Go.
Next one is
حلو منظر البيلدينج.
convolutions.
Connection.
Convolution is easy. The convolution in time domain will become a multiply in z domain. So just like Fourier transform.
This is the convolution? Like Fourier transform?
Yeah,
The
same.
convolution will become multiply.
ft multiply gt.
Yeah.
F omega multiply j omega. Okay.
Multiplication by the ramp function. We don't need this scaling. Scaling. So if you scaling by a to the power n, it become x of a to minus a minus 1 z.
Here is different.
Yeah, there's a little bit different here, but we not use this one much. Not much.
خلينا مكتوبة.
Time reversal is quite symmetry properties. So if you reverse the n, all z will become z to minus 1. Yes. Minus n becomes z.
Z
to
minus 1.
Yeah.
It's like shifting.
Now, and we talk about transfer functions. Yes. How to get transfer functions, right? So let's say you got yn something, yn minus 1, let's say, equal to xn some xn minus 1, as we got before, right? In order to get transfer functions, you need to convert everything here into z. Z
Z
transform.
transform.
So you convert them into something of YZ equal to something of
XZ.
XZ.
and then you can get HZ will be equal to Y
Z over XZ.
Z.
Yeah, it is.
Stuff. So from this, if you take inverse Fourier inverse Z transform, you get
From this, if you take what?
N
Uh-huh.
inverse Z.
Yeah, yeah,
transform.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
got- If you take Z transform, you got Hn.
Yes.
And from this, you can see if they're stable
Or not stable.
not stable.
From
We
the
can
roots.
get from this as well. I will show you how. It's better to show you an example, and we're gonna work on that example.
Yes.
For example, this is too easy for you. Alright, I will take the exam as an example. This one. Question 5, 2013.
اليوم كنا اجيك نحلها الامبيدد ها؟
اليوم الصبح لا
بكره السبمشن بس بكره عندنا روبوتك لازم نقدر نخلص روبوتك
من الروبوت؟
عند ده الروبوتك يا اخي متى بيجيب الفيديو حق الروبوتك؟
انا
Alright.
قايل لكم هو هذه كل الاشياء شلتها في جيبي.
الحمد لله
قسم
صار
بالله.
من اسبوع كامل الحين جاي.
Alright.
بلا فلسفه.
Let's say you got this
Oh,
example.
no.
Yeah.
قسم بالله.
هنا خلاص شباب
والله.
Familiar?
فاميلا
Direct form true realization.
يس
Can
I
you
got
get
up
a difference question out of this? Huh?
Yes, we can get the definitive question.
Yeah. So what difference equation here?
Same
Here.
what we did.
So start with y.
Okay, yn
Yeah.
minus 1.6.
Minus one.
Okay, plus
شو لا
0.64 and x2 equal
Equal.
xn
ليه ماينس؟
1 yeah okay so
ماينس واي ان
plus
ماينس.
0.4
طيب حلو سؤالك. اول شيء نبدا بالواي
plus
ان.
0 0
Alright.
خلاص. اول شيء نبدا.
This one called difference.
ماينس
1.6.
1.6 لانه جايبها في الطرف
easy this
الآخر.
is the exam
فهمت كلامي؟
This is the
هي المفروض
partial.
تنحل ان واي ان يساوي الكلام هذا كله. بس ابغى الواي على جهه والاكس على جهه. فاهم؟ فنقل الوايات كلها وحطها في هذه الجهه. فالماينس يصير موجب والموجب يصير ماينس.
Alright. Alright.
شوف
This one we just had done 5 minutes ago.
يس.
Alright. Now let's do this part. Find z transfer function. So we need to take z transform.
مشكلة
find
Both
z transfer
sides.
function.
Yes. So we take z transform. So
okay
yn will become
z
z
ها y capital Y
بوا
Yes.
اوكي.
this one will become
1.6
capital Y
What happened to minus
z
one?
z minus 1
z minus 1 x y x z sorry
Y.
y z
Y is
yeah
equal.
sorry
This one.
this one become 0
Point.
minus z
z minus
z
2
minus 2 power of minus 2
Y.
y capital
Yes. That's one.
equal x z
Z.
z minus minus 0.4 z
Z minus
power
1.
of minus 1 x
يا اخي اختصر يا اخي لا تجيبها لازم كلها z minus 1 هو عارف انها باور وانت عارف انها باور
okay
So far so good.
so far
So-
So far so good. Yeah. Alright.
عرفت لها؟
Then we
النقلات.
group the common factor of x and y. So that y z here can be common factor.
هذا هذا
Yes.
اعلان انه ميكروفون
So what
مقلوب.
inside here?
minus
So
1.6
Yes, 1.
0.6
This one
Ah,
is
yeah.
1.6 z minus 1
okay
This one
minus plus
خلنا نفك السبيكر.
minus 2.
Yeah.
عنده
قبل.
الميكروفون حلو.
x z كم factor
خلينا في ناس.
1 minus 0.4 z minus 1
F, so far so good?
finished
No, not yet.
huh
Now the transfer function is defined
oh
by
it's, which
So
is
what can I factor,
y z over x z
z.
Yeah.
So y divided by x will become this divided by this.
Yes.
1 minus 0.4 z minus 1 over 1 minus 1
Lee, y?
z minus 1.
Why? Lee, another way around, isn't it?
Why?
This divided by this equal to this divided by this.
How?
Because
Ah.
do you check this tablet equal to this tablet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah? This one called transfer functions. This one is not so, so attractive
ترجع.
because you got z to minus 1. So
Yes.
how to get rid of the minus in the power? We multiply by z to power of 2. So we
Yeah.
don't have any more negative z to power of minus something, right?
Okay.
To make everything is look like
Divided or
Multiply.
multiply.
multiply لانك انت تجمع الاسس في يسار زد اوفر
yeah,
Yeah?
good,
Or
good,
zero.
good,
Square
yeah.
multiply z square.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this one is become z
1
square.
z square minus 0.4 z over z square minus 1014 z plus nothing. Okay.
That one is a better form of transfer functions. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah. So this number 1 minus 1.6, 0.64 is actually come directly from here. They will be at the bottom of the transfer function. So the arrow point this way, it come in the bottom. The arrow point this way, come on top.
Top.
Yeah. So this 1 minus 0.4, 0. This one. 1 minus 1.4, 0. And staying on top. This thing on the bottom. Yes, so this is a quick way to get transfer function out
Uh-huh.
of these things. Right?
If he just give us the differential equation,
Yeah. So you
we
have
can get this one.
yeah. So from different equations you can get a picture like this, right?
Yeah.
From this you can get Z transform and transfer functions. And from this you can get this directly from straight away. So the question may give you one of this. Right? May give you this, ask you this, or may give you this, ask you this. May give you this, ask you this, or may give you this, ask you this.
I got it.
There's an example, right?
Yeah, this is example. This is example. Yeah.
All right.
Yes, of course.
This is the end of the question.
Yeah, this is the end of part A.
Shit.
Is it hard enough?
No.
No. It,
No, easy.
والله سهل.
if you do it a lot, it only
إن شاء
takes
الله نقدر
30
نحل.
seconds to get directly from this into this.
30 seconds?
Yes.
If I wear bleed.
No, come on. I give you another example.
Okay.
Alright? Let's see if you take 30 seconds.
أنا ما أقصد أنا لو كنت لي أقصد أنا لو لبست لي.
Right. Minus 0.5. 0.25. Minus 0.3.
أبو شكله كم
One.
حس.
Plus 0.5. Alright, this is
سجلت
X.
النادي.
This is Y. What is transfer function of this one? Has Z equal to?
Okay, HZ
Right.
equal
Top and the bottom, yes?
خلتني.
will be minus 0.5
Minus 0.5.
plus
Z
x is
square.
z square
Yes.
plus 0.25 z
Yes.
plus
Minus
minus 0.3
1.3. Yeah, that's
Oh,
it. And the bottom will be
and the bottom will be the opposite 0
Z square.
z square sorry yeah z square minus 1
It's minus.
Plus.
It's minus already, so it becomes Z. This one
plus 0.5 خلاص
become minus.
minus sorry
See? You get this from there.
شفت كيف طلعها بسرعة
Yeah.
من غير ما احتاج الى equation ولا مو equation
30 seconds?
less than 30
Yeah. Right, so you don't need to do this if you're familiar with the procedure.
There is big difference between doctor and student.
But you need to practice.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Practice embedded or DSP, practice what really? Well, or robotic.
Just practice. There's no magic in here.
Yeah, I know no magic, but wow.
okay
Right?
okay right
I haven't finished the lab 3 in embedded. I haven't studied very well.
apply the
Now lab 4 and DSP. Okay, this one. Another example.
Stability. Now, the stability comes
B.
from characteristic equation, right? Come from impulse response. And now we can find the system is stable from this as well,
Yeah.
from the transfer function. Now, this transfer function usually you have two parts, top and bottom, right?
Mhm.
The root on top we call them 0. See that before?
Yeah.
And the
Paul.
bottom we call pole.
Same.
Right, so we say the system is stable if all the poles and 0 less than 1. If all the pole magnitude less than 1 and all the 0 magnitude less than 1.
Yeah.
Between both of them.
That's better. Easy. It's stable.
Right, so you need to solve that questions.
We need to solve it.
You
Oh.
need to get 0 and pole.
Yeah.
So what are the zeros in here?
Zeros. 0.4 minus 0.4.
0 and
0.4
0.4.
minus.
1 minus.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
0.4. How about the pole?
Ball 1.6.
1.6.
1.6. 0. First one 0.
Solve these equations.
Okay.
صعب جدا 0
خلاص اسكت.
It's less than 1, the zeros.
Zero 0.8 and 1.
1? No.
No, 0.8. Just 0.8.
0.8 and 0.8.
Yes.
Both of them at the
Yeah.
same point, right?
Yeah.
So here, all the magnitudes here less than 1.
Yeah.
So it's
stable.
Stable.
Time domain.
Alright. Sometimes they ask you to plot this in the Z plane. So this one is imaginary part, this one the real part at the Z.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have 0, zero will take by the circle. Yeah. with
Yeah.
this one. So 0 at 0 and 0 at
0.4.
1.4.
There you go,
Yes.
plus 4. So there's some 0.5 and is 1. Yeah. Minus 1 and 1 and minus 1. And you have the
Crossing.
at
0.0.
0.9.
0.8.
0.9.
Yes.
So if the magnitude less than 1 means if the system have to be stable,
Should be
everything
there.
else
Yes.
have to be inside a unit circle.
Yeah.
So this one called
Stable.
unit circle.
Stable circle.
Yep. Everything have to be inside this circle to make it stable. Sometimes you get complex root somewhere here. Alright, so you
Yeah,
need
yeah.
to figure out
Which
inside and outside.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got 0.6 plus 0.7 chain. Is that stable?
Yes.
I did not.
Yes.
Check.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stable.
No, not stable.
You
Why?
need to check
Mine.
You check how.
absolute values. If this is less than 1.
Ooh. We have to do absolute value.
Yes, this is absolute values. Absolute.
هات شوف.
2.
خش أي equation.
أصبر.
This
No,
is
no,
it.
Roots of.
No, let's do this.
Root of.
No need. Absolute values of 0.6 plus
Plus.
0.7 j. Okay, 0.9. Wow,
Yeah.
nearly there.
It's stable. It's
Right?
stable.
So if you got something like this, 0.8 plus 0.7, this one will be,
فين absolute value نختار؟
come on, this one will be,
هذه
how about 0.8?
0.8 plus 0.7 J.
One.
1.
See?
1.06.
So don't just look at the, yeah. Because you have,
عزة افهم يا عزة.
right?
يمين بالله تكلم كذا امك بال
Alright.
But even if the real part and imaginary part is less than 1, but it's still outside the circle,
So,
like this,
yes.
right? So be careful. You need to check the absolute value to make sure.
If it's coming in J, we need to check the absolute value.
Yes.
Absolute value اللي هو shift HYB.
Now,
Shift HYB. وطلع.
the next one you're gonna do in these questions is the impulse response.
Impulse response.
Yep. And find the
اللي
correspond.
the characteristic equation not coming in the exam.
No, not
الحمد
in the
لله.
past 3 years.
الحمد لله.
رقم غريب.
Might come, might not.
Please.
But it didn't come in the last 3 years.
When the chain coming here, it doesn't
Yeah.
put it.
Yeah.
إن شاء الله ما يحطها السنة هذه.
صعبة على
Now,
والله
part
صعبة.
C.
لحس مخي هنا.
Find the time domain expression for impulse response. Now, remember impulse response?
Impulse? Yeah, a chain transfer function to the.
It's Z.
Yep.
So this one is Z transform. So let's say you already got this. Z square minus 0.4Z, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one is Z square minus 1.6Z plus 0.64, yes?
Yes.
So you need to do inverse Z transform to get back to this.
Yes.
Inverse
We're going
Z
back to
transform.
the formula sheet.
No, there's no
Ah.
formula to do that.
What you have
You
to
need to
do.
do something similar to inverse Laplace transform. Partial fractions.
Yeah.
Partial
Yeah.
fraction?
No, I didn't get it, but I know the inverse Laplace.
Yeah,
No.
you do by partial fractions. Alright,
No.
this is step by step. First step, you write hz equal to z square minus 1.4z over z square minus 1.6z plus 0.64. Now, in order to do partial fractions, the order on the top
Mm-hmm.
have to be less than the order on the bottom. Yes?
For what? For zero?
Partial fractions. You know what partial fraction means?
No.
A over z minus a plus b over z minus b.
Yeah, I know this equation.
Yeah, in order to do this, the order on the top has to be less than the order on the bottom. Come on, math.
اللي هو توحيد المقامات يا.
اللي فوق أقل من اللي تحت.
اوكي سولفة ان شاء الله نفهمها.
Alright. This is first step. Right? Because this one is order 2, the bottom should be 3. How to make it 3? We multiply z on the bottom. So we
Okay.
have 1 over z, hz will be equal to z square minus 0.4z over z times this.
And it becomes z over 3, z
Yeah,
over
yeah.
2. Yeah, do you mean that's one for this? Do you mean the power for the top less than the power of the down?
Yes. Now we find the roots. So you have z square minus 0.4z
Put
over
not
z.
that, put-
We have here z minus 0.8 square. Yep. And split into fractions. It's equal to a over z plus b over z minus 0.8 plus c over z minus 0.8 square.
Okay.
Okay. You done that before?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. What next?
What next? We take a
A times this
this
square plus bz times this
yeah, and
plus
C.
times this
Yeah.
equal to the top one. Yeah. So that's easy. So I need space. What's up here? So we check here. So we have A. Now this one need
أول مرة بس تجينا زد أس 3.
Z minus
جتنا في
0.8
الاختبار ما
square
عرفنا نحلها.
B Z
Five.
Z minus 0.8
اليوم
plus
أيمن
ما
C Z
جتنا في الاختبار الشهري. بس شهري ما أدري.
equal to on top will be Z square
وجتنا
minus
كمان في
0.4 Z.
حق زينور كونتراتيميشن.
Okay, what next?
Now we take this.
Now will you put Z equal to 0? Okay.
We
C
solve it by
cancel.
the equation. What's it called?
What happens if I put Z equal to 0? I have this one equals 0, this one equals 0, this one equals 0. This one will be
Z minus 1.
I times 0.8 square. Yes, equal to 0.
Why?
So I will use 0. Not quite right. So this one should be CZ plus D. Sorry. It is second order, so this one have to be first order.
.8 square, how much will be?
0.64.
0.64 divided by 0.614.
Z plus D multiplied by
0 over أي رقم بزيرو صح؟ So here Z 0 is power of 2.
ايش هي؟
Oops, sorry, you cannot make Z equal 0 because 0 will be the root on the top there. Sorry. If you do this, then cancel the Z over there.
Yeah, it will be Z.
Z 0.4 divided by Z minus 0.9 square, and if you cancel the Z, that gives Z minus 0.4 over
Z minus 0.8
square.
square.
So
Yes.
the partial fraction will be easier.
Yeah.
ايش سوى؟
لأنه يا أخي مستحيل.
Hey.
ليه we have to solve this one like by calculator to bring a number without Z.
Yeah, you need to do partial fractions. Anyway.
Okay.
ايش
So
سوى؟
the bottom here,
يا أخي
in order to
جاب
do partial
البداية.
fraction, give
ايوه عندك حقتنا صح
إيه،
اول؟
أولها قال لازم تكون المقام البسط
I
أقل من المقام في الباور.
ايوه
وجاء صلح هذه، جاء ضربها في واحد زد عشان
Easier.
تطلع هذه عشان يصير المقام باور اوف واحد، وذيك المقام البسط باور اوف واحد والمقام باور اوف اثنين.
اها
وجاء حط لك الاي والبي، تذكر الاي بلس بي بلس
هذا
سي
كله عشان to find the expression of
امبلس ريسبونس.
impulse response.
Right?
Okay.
So we gotta do this. So we multiply this by this. I times Z minus 0.9 square
اوكي
plus b
بي
times Z minus
z
0.9
minus
equal to Z minus 0.4. So we just take Z equal to some values over here. Z equal to 0.9, easy one. Yeah, that give you 0.
Okay.
0. No, it should not be Z equal to 0.9. Z equal to
not give it a zero because 0.8 power it will be zero.
no, sorry, I plus here. This one doesn't need to be multiplied anything. So if Z equal to 0.9 gives you I plus 0 equal to 0.9 minus 0.4 will be 0.4.
yes
Yes. And then I can take another one like Z equal to any other number. 0.4, let's say.
okay
So it gives you 0.4 plus B 0.4 minus 0.9
يا بعض
will
طريقة
be
صعبة.
minus 0.4
equals 0. So you can get B equal to
b equal to
1.
minus 0.4 or
Yeah,
0.4 equal 1.
yeah. 0.4 plus minus 0.4 equals 0. So B equal to 1.
1 yeah if we
So that
divide
means
it
we can make this equal to
1 or minus 1
0.4 over Z minus 0.8 plus 1 over Z minus 0.8.
ايه بس صح
آه، بتروح معه.
إيه، لا، لا، لا.
So we can check that.
minus 1 ليه؟
No, 1 because 0.4 if we another side will be minus 0.4 and divided by minus 0.4 خلاص
أيه.
divided by minus 0.4
يرسمها الحين.
لا والله جابها بطريقة صعبة يا أخي. احنا ما قد حليناها بالطريقة دي.
Alright, let's try this.
هذه الطريقة اللي تحت حق ال A B و D معروفة هي نفسها ما يعني فرق في طريقة
هذا
لا
هناك الهبلة اللي هناك.
الهبلة اللي هناك لأنه
حاصل
الأوفر
ضربها ما يساوي حاصل
لا 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 لانه هو
حاصل جمعهم عشان
لا.
نطلع الاكويجن وتصير 3.
لا هنا عشان يقول لك يا اخي عشان جاته اللي فوق اقل من اللي تحت، اكبر من اللي تحت زي ما قلت انت. ممكن حسب ما فهمت منك.
Another way around. 1 over. Come on. 1 over z. Hang on. Did we make it? Oh, I'm sorry. A times this plus b rather than a nothing. Sorry. Another way around. This one should be a. This one should be b. Sorry. So z. So this one will be.
B.
B and this one will be I. That better? Yeah, because this have to be times Z to multiple that, not this one. This one already there. So this will be 1 and this one will be on 4. Alright, this is next step you're gonna do. You multiply Z back. Because see here, we multiply by 1 over Z on this side. Yes? So we need to protect Z back to where it was. Yeah, so it's just on the other side. So that means you have HZ now become, I put Z on the top here, Z over Z minus 0.8, yeah, plus 0.4, Z over Z minus 0.4 square. Oh, sorry, 0.8 square. Yeah, can we take the inverse Z transform now from formula sheet?
Yes.
Yes, because that one it will be standard format in the formula sheet.
With the which U? I think start with U.
Yeah. So you can see here. This one is the first one. UNA alpha to power n is Z
Z
over Z minus alpha. So the alpha here is
with constant
Okay.
0.8. Yeah.
So you got HN will be equal to UN
0.8 power of
n.
n.
How about this? You see the square?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
whole
Yeah,
square
yeah,
and I.
UN n alpha.
0.8. Yeah, which is a square. Yeah.
That's it. This one is the Pavlov expression.
هذه هي استخدمها.
Ah, forget the point 4, right?
Yeah, 0.4 I thought with the constant.
Oh shit. انا ما لخبطت كل حاجه تحتها.
How's it? High enough?
P probability.
Right. 22 marks.
ليه؟ Here, it shouldn't P multiply Z minus 0.8 and A multiply Z minus 0.8 square.
No need for that. Let's say 3 over 4 plus 5 over 16. What is the common factor now?
Common factor for what?
Common factor of this?
Will be 16, right?
16.
Okay.
Because 4 can,
Yeah,
6 can divide by 4.
multiply by-
So you can multiply by 4 over here.
And 4 down. Yeah.
Yes.
Like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
A will be multiplied by 4, not B. This one just stay the same. Yeah. Alright,
الله يرحمك يا بانس.
let's try another one. Similar to this.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
2012.
هو حل اللي انا سويناه ايش؟
2013.
اللي قبل شوي حله؟
ايوه
والله
والله.
اهم شيء 12.
2013 question 1 what?
So 5.
اللي هو حلنا ذاك بالكامل صح؟
Now this
هذا
question
حل
gives
السؤال
you
2013
another way
question
around.
5.
Another way around. If you look
هذا
at the previous
2000.
question here, okay, see this? Give you the block diagram, yes? Then
هذا اللي
you
حلاه.
ask you the Z transfer function. Then ask you input response at last. In this question, give you input response at first.
هذا 2012 question 5.
Huh? The first, the 2013 ask for last.
زد transfer. زد transfer.
Sorry.
This one 2014 or 12?
Well,
Well,
14, what the fuck?
نفهم الحين.
2013 زد transform. يبقى الامبولس هنا اعطاك الامبولس.
Aha. Do you mean in this question he gave us the impulse? The
yeah, 2013.
Another way around.
Gives you the diagram, yes?
yeah, the diagram.
Ask you the Z transform.
Yes.
Then ask you stability.
Yes.
Correspond. In 2012, they gives you HN first. Then
Oh,
ask
fuck.
you difference equation and Z transform.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got
Stability.
yn and yn minus 1 stuff like that. Oh, so it's equivalent to this anyway.
Okay.
Yes. And then as you sketch block diagram, yes, sketch the block diagram. Here you go. Then as you stability.
Stability.
Okay. Anyway, stability can be here. Stability, and then sketch the block diagram. Then ask you another one, small one, FIR or IIR. Alright?
Finite or
Just
infinity.
play around with these things.
Okay.
So you got this to HN, can you go backward to give you this? Yeah, just go exactly backward.
Okay.
Alright, 2012, question 5. First of all, you will be given HN equal 0.6 for n, n 0.6 power n, un. Alright, so the first step will be,
What he said, when un is unit step function, can it be changed or can it
no,
be
as always, un is step.
The transformer function.
Drawing. No. Sorry.
Come on, first one.
ايش هو first one? Find the differences.
يا أخي the transfer function.
The transfer function, yeah.
So hz equal to
Sigma. الله يلعن ام الشيطان.
يا أخي
Sorry
the
about that. Go to formula sheet.
from the sheet.
بس اكتبوا الفورم شيت.
Which one?
This one will be first the second one, which is z over z minus alpha square. Am I right?
Isn't it first one or what?
Second one.
Did we do this correctly last time? No, last time we haven't included this, right?
Alpha, yeah, we haven't included alpha.
So what the previous one look like?
It's alpha, 0.8.
0.4 over z minus 0.8 square.
Yes.
Yes.
Z.
And
So we have this one will be multiplied 1 over 2, so that you 0.8z over here. Yes?
yes.
Yes, so this one gives you
هذا اللي بقي
1 over 2f, well, 0.8
No, z,
un
3.
times n times 0.8 power n, right?
Okay. Last one was 0.4
Yeah, now it's 0.5.
because 0.8 over.
Yeah,
Okay.
Because we try to make it look like that.
Okay, good.
So you got 1 over 2 on top. So this one is
yeah,
fixed
yeah.
from previous one. Alright, now you got this. You get equation there. 0.6 z.
الله ما
square.
يسكت.
ايش هذا؟ خذ سكت خذ سكت.
Alright. So based on formula sheet. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So this one is a transfer function. And in order to draw, you need to get a
Just this one?
So what do you expect?
What? It's easy.
So what do you expect?
I said that we have A,
No,
B,
no,
C.
no, no. It's like this. إيش بك؟
Well,
Okay.
and different
That's it.
equations means you need to express it out.
Okay.
Like the coefficients. 0.6z over
Z, Z.
z squared minus 1.2z. That's 0.36.
By calculator, yeah? Or
No, no, no. Without calculate. إلا والله.
هو اللي خلاك كيف خلاها 1.2.
What?
Lee, if it's come like this one, how can I solve it by calculator? This one.
You can't solve a calculator. You need to do by hand.
Oh, how?
Multiply 2 times. 2 times. 2 times.
b plus b squared.
خلاص, okay. I got it.
Got it. Got it.
This
got
one was my problem.
Yeah?
Okay, I got it.
it. Got it. حبيبي.
اللي هي ال A square
Right, so this one called z transfer
Minus.
functions.
Excellent.
Right, we can get a block diagram right now if you want, and you can get a different equations at the same time. So how about block diagram? How does it look like?
How it's look like 0 is just 1 for up.
There is no delay.
Z minus 1.
فين 2 delay لازم.
Where to delay?
لازم 2 delay.
yn and xn.
Oh.
There will be always 2 delay for z power 2.
Okay.
Right, what is constant at the z? What is the constant at z
one,
squared?
Zero,
one,
0.6.
1.
Come on, how many z squared over here?
Just
Nothing.
Nothing.
1, 0. Oh,
How
0.
about z?
0.
1, 6.
0.
0.
0, yes. How about this constant?
It's this one 1.2
1.2.
plus
How about this?
minus 0.36.
Yeah, so this one called block diagrams. And you can get the difference equation from this as well.
Yes.
Okay.
لا نوجه.
Y
كيف ليه هناك كتبت بصفر؟ ليه قلت ما في شيء؟ كيف عرفت؟
ها؟
ليه الأولى ما
ما
في
في
شيء؟ ليه
زد
نزلتوها
تربيع.
تحت؟
ما في زد تربيع.
أها.
Okay, equal yn minus
minus
1.2
Minus
x,
1.2
اللي هو n
plus
plus
0.36 y and equal x.
equal
First
xn.
x.
It's 0. It's 0.
0.
Yeah, it's 0.6 0.6 xn minus 1.
That's it.
That's all.
That's-
Then is 0.
So we solve part A and this part C.
Part A and part C. Okay.
Easy?
Easy.
Yeah.
Well, for this question is easy.
And part B,
Previous one.
Part B.
stable or not stable?
Yep. Is it stable or not stable?
We have to calculate.
Yep. Calculate what?
Calculate
It's Z.
the R.
From transfer functions. Don't care about characteristic equations.
Calculate.
It's
Okay.
right from here.
Okay. From this equation,
We get,
the 0 and the ball.
yeah. So what are the 0?
Here 0, 0.6.
No.
0.
0.
Ball,
The balls are
1.6.
0.6.
0.6 and 0.6.
Minus 0.6, yeah.
0.6 and 0.6.
Yeah. So all of this
Zero.
less than 1. So it should be inside the circle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it should be stable.
Let's 0.
Hmm?
Let's 0.
Also.
Why it's 0? The 0.
Because Z0 make it is 0. Z minus 1, right? So this one is 1.
Yes.
How about this?
0.
0. Is that that?
But how about the 0.6? We don't
Yeah.
care? No, the above.
Come on. If we put a 3 here, is it matter?
No.
No. It's matter.
ولا أنا حتى.
Math.
لا صح.
If it's Z تربيع, if it's Z square.
So you got 2 0. 0 and 0.
It's still 0.
Still 0.
Okay.
خلها
Let's do this one now.
Ah.
0.6 and 0.6.
yeah, it's stable.
Stable, it's
Yeah,
stable.
That's
stable.
We finished.
No, D, which is
D.
D. Now we're gonna do, which is B. Now we're gonna do D. Is FIR or and this one, we have to draw or what you mean?
We finished. Is that one D?
No,
Yeah.
no.
C
Stable.
at the B.
Stable is B.
باقي FIR IIR.
FIR or IIR?
Yeah.
Is that finite or infinite?
You have
How?
شرحها الأسبوع الماضي.
Come on, you look at the correspondent. It's gonna stop?
no.
No.
Why? Because unit step.
No.
Why?
Not because you need step.
Why?
Because you never get this equal to 0. Alright?
Yeah.
You got 0.6 power, it doesn't matter what it is, number.
It's not
you
gonna
never
be
get
to
equal to
0.
0.
So
So this one is
IIR.
IIR, yes. Because Hn will never equal to 0
Which
Mhm.
is infinity.
when n greater than 0.
Is there an infinite input sequence?
How can be finite? It will be
Okay.
0. Okay.
ليه؟ صلاة ليه؟
Something finite like this. Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is finite.
It's fine.
How can I know it by equation?
ليه? Because the unit step or what? Why did you?
Because of this one.
Why this one? What numbers? What number?
Yeah, it's
يا
not
أخي
that.
0.6
Because
power
of this,
any
you will
number
never equal
not
0.
equal to 0.
Can you find a number n here to make it equal to 0?
No,
No.
because 0.6 power 0 equal 1.
Yes.
That's all.
Power 1 equals something, power 2 equals something, power
But
4, 5. It
nothing-
doesn't matter,
nothing
1
can-
million is still something, it's not equal to 0. You never get to 0. What is meant to become FIR is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Yeah.
Yeah,
got
but it will not coming finite.
Yeah?
Any question not coming finite.
Oh, it will give you something that is really fun.
كيف ما؟
Yeah, give me this one.
When n equal, when n less than equal to 3, 0, when n greater than 4.
Yeah, it's finite.
It's finite.
Finished. خلاص هذه الرسمة حقتها محددة. It's limited.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. ركز يا اخوي ركز من على الشيطان ركز يا اخوي سوا
مع نفسك.
خذ حق
لا يا
أنا كنت باخذ البيض.
لا انا بشكلك خلاص
لا ما هو.
شوف نصيبك
اقسمها
ناخذ
بالنص،
بس حقه.
اقسمها بالنص.
خلاص نقسمها انا وهو.
تحتي.
ما يدرس ده
تحت. ليه؟ تكرم. ترفرش.
ما ابغى خلاص.
Let's try question 6.
Question 6 2000 and
Let's see, 13.
13.
2013 question 6
طولنا اليوم. ساعة 13.
عزيز قاعد يطعمج والله هذا شكل تجي فيه الجامعة
شوف الشعر.
والله مش شرط امور هذه. طيب خلاص سوى الدرس.
تتذكر تقول لا تحلق شعرك خليه يطول كذا تبغى يصير
أنا لازم أقطع الشعر. لا اليوم.
والله ما في اي تمشي
كم بيقول عذره يا خالد.
اليوم مش شرطه
والله ما حل.
تذبح أنت؟ إذا بتذبح خلاص انتهى الوقت حقك. والله يجي. أتذكر ما قلت قصة ظافري.
Let's try this.
والله شوف انا اللي ما قصيتها
والله ما قصيت ها.
انت صغيرة برضو وانا كبير وكبرت تشوف مرة
بس يا أخي أنا بسرعة ترى انعدم على
شوف.
الأشياء تراب.
انا على زي كلنا شباب كذا
Okay, time question 6. They give you a different question already. Easy.
أي.
Infinite impulse.
Is that infinite or finite?
Infinite. Infinity.
This equation, this one
Infinity. ما فيها محدودة. شيء.
infinite. F I R. F I R.
This is the trick to do it. If FI or IR.
Okay.
If you don't have anything on the Y like this, it should be FIR. I mean, if you doesn't have feedback, okay. So if you draw this, it will come
Okay.
like this, right?
هذا مهم.
So you have a 1, a 0.5, and a 0.5, right?
Okay.
And then the other side you have a 0 and you have a 0,
Okay.
right? So technically you don't have any feedback at all, right? XM and YN. This system only have the feed forward. It should become FIR,
Fine.
finite.
Yes.
Okay.
And if it has any feedback on this, it become
I.
yeah. So that a feedback.
This is easy. Easy.
So this one will be F I R.
Yes.
Because doesn't have.
Any feedback.
It has feedback, but doesn't have.
No, it doesn't have
Yeah,
feedback.
it doesn't have feedback. Okay.
Just
So this
for-
was quick way, but the more more.
He wanted to us
long
to
way,
suffer.
you need to put impulse in here to see what comes out at output actually.
Okay.
Oh.
And see if they are stop or not.
Yeah.
So-
We don't need. Then.
But you might need
الاختبار على 6 درجات يعطيك بس عشانك عرفت على طول بسرعة فاينات.
Determine. Determine.
Determine.
and
Plus 0.5 x n minus
1. So you're gonna put XM
1. Okay.
as the impulse. Yes?
Yes.
You need to try from, let's say, -2, -1, let's say, if to check whether it casual or
Stop.
not casual.
Okay.
So if I put here -2, this one becomes -1, -2, -3. So obviously there will be 0, 0, 0. What happens if I put -1? X at 0. See the 0 over here?
Yes.
Plus 0.5 x at -1 plus 0.5 x at -2. This one is 1 because of the impulse.
Yes.
Okay.
Impulse is in the middle.
0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Okay. And so it's 1.
Yeah. From there.
One.
هذه-
So this one is
هذا
not
rules.
casual.
هذه الrules.
Yeah, not casual
No.
because you got 1 minus 1 equals to something.
Yeah.
How about y0? X of
0 1.
1, 0.5 x0, 0.5 x
Minus 0, 1.
How much you got here?
1 also.
0.5.
0.5.
Why?
0.5.
Ah, sorry, 0.5. Yeah, yeah.
x2, x1,
0.
x0,
0.5.
0.5.
y2, x3, x2, x1, 0, 0, 0.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now it's stop.
Yep.
Yes.
So it FIR, stable, not casual.
Excellent.
Simple.
Simple enough.
Lee, I'm confusing with this from last lecture. 0, -1, -2. Why we start with this number?
Well, you can start with any number that you want. It doesn't matter. If you save time, it's not wrong. Right?
0.
Just put any number. It just saves time if you choose the right number.
ارقام انت تختارها دي.
بس ترتيب تسلسل.
يا احسن.
اي تجيب ترتيب تسلسل
أحسن
عشان تعرف
شيء
متى
أبدأ.
تنتهي متى تبدا.
احسن شيء ابدا من -1 ولا من الصفر وانت نازل، يعني ابدا من -1 او -2. احسن شيء انك تبدا من -2 ل 2. احسن شيء. ولو شفتها ما وصلت للصفر تستمر.
كمل.
3 4 5 لين توصل للصفر. لا لين توصل للصفر. لا لين توصل للصفر. شفت انها برضه ما وصلت للصفر ارمي رقم يعني حق 10. ايوه من جد.
وهذه ترى ما راح توصل صفر.
هذه
في اشياء
توصل.
في اشياء ما راح توصل صفر.
في اشياء ما توصل للصفر خلاص اعرف انها ايش؟ خلاص اكتب.
Okay.
تكتب وقتها اي ار.
عشان ما ابغى اشوف لي.
ما شفت خدي لما وصل.
Second part.
والله سابه كذا مطط.
اما
Now, if
سجل
y,
هنا.
if x n equal to something that 0.5 n of un, where un is unit step, draw a time domain solution for yn. And use this to compute y of n minus 1 and y1. Now, what step will be here? So x n will be equal to something else. 0.5 power n un. You need to find what is yn. How to do this? What the easiest way you can think?
For
Yeah. The easiest way? Substitute this exactly on the formula.
اوكي.
yeah.
Yeah. So you got yn equal to xn plus 1. So I will substitute any n by n plus 1.
n plus 1.
So I got 0.5 n plus 1. Yes. U n plus 1. Yep. Plus with 0.5 xn, so 0.5 multiplied by 0.5 power n
Minus 1.
power n multiplied by un. Yes,
Why we multiply it by 0.5?
there's a 0.5 over there. 0.5 xn. X of n plus 1.
ايوه بس الاول ما ضربه
0.5
0.5.
xn.
الا
0.5
ضربه.
x of n.
ضربه. حتى لما انا قلت واحد قال لي 0.5.
So 0.5 here.
Yes.
Yeah.
0.5 over there.
Yeah. Actually, the last one, this one.
Yeah.
So it will be 0.5 multiply 0.5.
X, so I would just substitute 0.5 n minus 1 u of n minus 1. Yeah, substitute directly.
Okay.
Now, un. What happened with
جماعة
un?
لا ننقص.
This is un, right?
Okay.
What is un plus 1 look like? Un plus 1
0 0 0 0 0.
is un plus 1.
Plus 1 will be minus 1 there. Yeah.
And un minus 1 will be shifted on this
Shifted
side.
like that one.
And this one will be u of
Yeah.
n minus 1. So technically after 1 here, everything will be the same, is equal to 1. So if n greater than 1, n greater or equal to 1, everything here will be the same, it's just 1. So we just ignore the un plus 1, un minus 1, because they all equal to 1. Right?
Right.
So we can say if n greater than 1, we got yn is simply 0.5 n plus 1 plus 0.5 times 0.5 power n, so it should be 0.5 n plus 1 as well. Yeah, if it's a common factor, the 1 here come with here become n plus 1, and plus 0.5 this one will give you, or 1 here combined with minus 1 here give you n. Just cancel. So we can common factor of this one. So we have 0.5 plus 0.5 plus 1. So we give you 2 multiplied by 0.5 power n. Here you go. This is the equations of yn if n greater or equal to 1. Yes? What happens if n equal to 0? What happens if n equals 0? This
1
is
1
special
1
case.
1.
Special case, this one is 1. This one is 1. But this one is 0.
0.
So anywhere you got a 0 here, it has to be a special case. And you need to compute y of minus 1. So when n equals
Y
to
minus 1.
minus 1, you have this one equal to 0. Yes? This one equal to 1. This one equal to 0. So you only care about un plus 1. Anything else multiplied by un or un minus 1 will be equal to 0, 0. So un plus 1, which is this one. This one.
Okay.
This one will be 0.5 multiplied minus 1 plus 1 multiplied by 1. n equal to 1, so that you can use this one here.
لا حطها زيرو أنا ما
ها؟
أعرف.
Or n equal to 2 multiplied upon 5 power n, 0, 1.
لأنه minus 1 plus 1 equals 0. Got it? ليه؟ The first one, why you? The first one.
Yeah.
N equal what?
Where?
Yeah, first
لأن
one. First one.
N
Yes.
What?
No. The whole equation. N equal what?
We don't know. We just
No.
put n.
You.
This one, xn equal to this. That means xn plus 1. I just substitute n plus 1 in here and in here.
Uh-huh.
This one n plus 1, so n plus 1, n plus 1. xn, so.
Got it.
xn,
Yeah.
minus 1, so minus 1, minus 1. Just substitute.
Got it. Yeah. Excellent. Habib.
So this is a general equation to calculate yn. This is the most straightforward way. What are the other way? This is easier actually. Z transform.
هذه طريقة ثانية.
Z transform.
Right? So you got xn here. You go through the system and you got yn.
Yeah.
Right? So technically you can say, well, if I make it xz and go through xz, I can get
YZ.
z.
Yep.
So y z can be calculated from the x multiplied by
HZ.
8. And then I will just do inverse z transform this one, give you yn.
Yep.
Can we get xz from this? Yeah,
Yes.
formula sheet.
Yeah. Go back. Yeah.
That gives you xz equal to, what a formula sheet you can remember?
Yeah. A Z over. No. The first one.
This one?
Yeah. Z over Z minus A, which is U.
Fine.
As a 0.5.
Yep.
For instance.
So
Yeah.
this one is the one where can we get the transfer functions out of
Yes.
the system that we are given? Can we get transfer function out of this?
Transfer function. Yeah.
Hz out of this? Yeah?
Yes.
Yn equal to
Z.
plus 1.
حق هذه transfer function حق الأوتبوت.
1. Right, so if you do z transform on both sides, you got yz equal to
Z
z
minus power of minus 1 plus 1 we don't need.
plus 1.
Yeah, we don't need. Plus 0.4 Z
xz
same we don't need.
five,
Minus 1 power of minus 1.
z.
This
So we got yz equal to xz common factor, and I have z plus 0.5 plus 0.5 z minus 1. Yep.
Yeah.
And then
We're gonna find H Z
equal to
which is YZ over XZ.
X. This divided by this equal to this divided by this.
Yes.
Z plus 0.5 plus 0.5 z minus 1.
Yeah. Divided بالهواء.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep. So you got x, you got h. So the y to simply take this multiply together. Equal to xz multiplied by xz. Yeah, see that? So we take this term, this.
Yeah, but already I've got Y.
No, this one is for difference equation for any y. This one for specific hz. Right? So you got
Yes, got it.
z over z minus 0.5 multiplied by z
Z plus 0.5 plus 0.5 Z over.
Z minus 1. You need to multiply 1 by 1.
فيها كاميرا؟
Z square on top, yes. Plus
تبغى أنت
0.5
بالكاميرا
Z
صح؟
plus 0.5 over Z minus 0.5.
كيف يعني بيه؟ كيف باللمس؟
And what now?
I don't know.
إياه بالواتساب.
Invert Z transform this one.
خش
Hi.
yes. Inverse Z. Oh, now it should be the top less the power of the top less than the power of the.
Yeah, we should make that not impossible. Not possible here.
هو هذيك لازم الباور الأسات اللي فوق تكون أصغر من الأسات اللي تحت.
نبي 1 over Z multiply by
الحين نشوف.
There's no standard format to do this. So
Is there an answer in the exam?
inverse.
والله انا ضيعت بالاخير خلاص انا ما ادري كيف بحضر وين بديت الحين. تعال عزة معك فلوس كاش.
لا في خير مواجه.
والله أنا ما عندي. أنت 100. مرة ما أقدر أحول لك صح؟ لا أحول.
كوريكت كوريكت.
حاول عاد.
لا مين اللي حيسحب لك منها؟ ما عندي اسمه.
البنك.
input
Maybe minus
result.
7.
What the hell is
قول والله.
is this the result?
ها؟ طب كده حيسحب وزيادة بعدين.
يسحبون منك نت. انا الشبع مني عشان كذا ما عاد يسحبون الا كل 5 ايام مرة.
يسحب كل 5 أيام كم؟
10 دولار.
حتى لو كان بالماينس كم الحين؟
ماينس 10.
10 ريال؟ 10 دولار؟
لا مو 10. اخذ بس 10. 100 كم؟ 10 ايام.
وماينس كم؟
Well, this is not easy way. So just think the previous way. You cannot do this.
عليك.
يقول لك previous way سويها. هذا ما يجي.
انا اصلا عناد. لان بيسحبون كانوا يسحبون حق فاتورة. هم فلوس كذا كلها.
فاتورة ايه؟ مويه يعني كهرباء. ما المفروض ما تحب ما يسحب ما حد يقول حد يسحب البنكة.
قلت وكالة.
إلا إنك موقع ياخذ العجل.
إذا إنه الدبت ممكن. وإذا إنه الإيجار حق علاء أقدر ياخذونه بالسعر يقدرون. يعني أنا شيء.
Okay,
يقدر ياخذ 1000 بالسالب.
we're gonna do this. Sorry.
بجرب الشهر الجاي.
We do it. All the later questions.
لا إن كان مبلغ بسيط برسل لك إياه.
ما أعرف.
So the part B, we have to say that the yn will be equal to, well, upon 5 power 2 multiplied by power n, right?
Yep.
Because this is the solution in the previous one. Now part C, what it gives you? If xn equals the same thing as previous one, find the z transform of wn equals yn multiplied by un. So you have wn equal to yn multiplied by un. Right? So yn is here, so simply multiply un by this one. So we have equal to 2 multiplied by 0.5 power n multiplied by un, wn. And ask you to find z transform of this one. How to find z transform of this one?
That's from the formula sheet.
Yeah, exactly. From the sheet.
This one, same question.
Yeah, same question. Just part C. So which one is that?
This one.
Come on. Yeah.
Second one.
So
First one.
yeah, don't care about the two. You have two. It's
Okay,
constant, right?
okay.
So you got W and the Z will be equal to 2, stay true.
2 over
This one will become Z
Z over Z minus 2. minus 0.5.
Yeah, that's it. 7 marks.
Why did you take the second one?
Come on, because we don't have an n in here.
And it's constant.
No, n is
Ah.
variable.
No, very good.
The 2 it just doesn't matter, just 2 is just 2, right?
Yeah, numbers.
يا أخي
That's it, that is part C, 7 marks.
طيب عندنا ان هي 0.5
How about
n.
part B? خلاص part B will finish it, yeah?
Yeah, part B, we just do the previous one, we can do the transform we had for you.
Okay.
يا أخي عندنا ان.
This is the answer for part B. Why?
C.
No, the above one.
Yeah, the
Why?
answer for part B. We got before.
Okay.
Alright? So
Alright.
this one give you 7 marks. Alright, so that is 2013. So 2012 would be very similar. I think.
2012 will be very similar. 6.
Yeah, quite similar. Same thing. And then you got a solution for that somewhere. Solution. No. Okay, so at least you got a solution for 2011. So you can have a look at these solutions. Yeah, these are the questions. And these are the solutions for that.
What the fuck?
Okay. This one is very similar. We can do it next time if you want. Or we run out of time. Alright, I'll do that with one day. We do it next time.
Okay. Now we finish, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we finished. Assalamu.
You got